If I could do this video in a sentence, I would say, how did Dark Souls get into a Mario game? We don't know. It sure was cool though. I'm not down on it completely, just because it is basically a Dark Souls boss, and it's designed to be too realistic. Weird to say that about a fantasy dragon, for a Mario game. Like, Mario games are supposed to be cartoony and disproportionate. Like, it's supposed to be designed to look like a game for kids, while it's actually difficult to be pick upable by anyone of any age. But when you throw in something like this, that is way over designed and looks completely out of place in any Mario game, specifically Ruined Kingdom. Ruined Kingdom is a gothic, post-apocalyptic fantasy world. It doesn't work in a Mario game, and honestly, even though I do applaud the detail that Nintendo put into it, like in any other game, this would be an absolutely great level and a great boss. A boss for a Mario game, not so much. It's too discordant with the game that it's in to really bring about that connection that keeps people immersed in what they're doing. If they spend all of the boss fight looking at the boss itself and wondering what the hell's going on, then it doesn't really work. You're focusing on the wrong thing. But other than that, the Ruined Dragon boss fight is great. It is probably the most challenging boss fight of the entire game. When I was going back and through and editing this, I really thought that I was actually going to have to edit, because I'm pretty sure I died to the Ruined Dragon. I remember having a really hard time with it, but apparently I was just constantly getting down to, one life and actually never dying, and having to redo the whole cutscene again. And that's because the Ruined Dragon is a very unpredictable fight, but it isn't bullshit difficult. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard compared to other bosses in the game, but it isn't unfair. Like, you can learn the patterns of this, you can be prepared for it. It isn't hitting you with off-screen attacks you couldn't see coming. Everything is very telegraphed, but it's just that the Ruined Dragon can throw out 3 to 6 projectiles along with multiple AoE rings that Mario has to deal with. Thankfully, Mario has a bit of health, so you can tank the damage and get through on your iframes to get on Ruined Dragon's head, which is designed coincidentally to be like stairs. And for whatever reason, Bowser decided to lock the Ruined Dragon's weak point under a crown, but that crown is chained down with stuff that Cappy could just get rid of. Like, you could have just used a padlock, Bowser, a magic padlock, and then the Ruined Dragon wouldn't have died. You probably would have killed Mario with this guy. You probably could have had the Ruined Dragon eat him. I mean, he's got fucking electric breath powers. He's like 100 feet long. Like, for the love of God, Bowser. You had this thing in your disposal like all these years and you never bothered to use them? Look at this guy! This guy could kill like half the knights of any video game universe, and you got him fighting against Mario the Plumber. Just one fuck up, Bowser. Just one screw up and you completely screwed it. I mean, come on. You had this guy and all of your military might for Super Mario Bros. 3. You should really think through your military strategy, Bowser. You have the tools. You just have to not be brainless.